I was sitting on the bathroom floor of a Motel 6, staring at a piece of paper worth $50 million. Someone was knocking on the door, not pounding, not yelling, just a slow, deliberate knock. 3 taps, a pause, 3 more. I held my breath and stared at the lottery ticket in my shaking hand. My phone buzzed beside my knee, again and again. I didn't look at it. 24 hours ago, I was a nobody with a bad back and an overdue credit card bill. Now, I was hiding under a fake name, praying the person on the other side of that door wasn't family. Or, worse, someone who wasn't. The morning before everything broke, I was at work. I drive a municipal trash truck, the kind with no air conditioning and a seat that vibrates straight into your spine. By 9 a.m., my shirt was soaked through with sweat and my hands smelled like diesel and garbage no matter how hard I scrubbed them. We were short-staffed. Again. I remember lifting a bag that was heavier than it looked and feeling something pull in my lower back. I leaned against the truck for a second too long, breathing through the pain, staring at a cracked sidewalk and thinking, this is it. This is my life. That afternoon on my way home, I stopped at a gas station and bought a lottery ticket. Same numbers I'd been playing for years. Habit, muscle memory, no hope attached. When I checked it that night, standing in my kitchen under flickering light, my knees buckled. I didn't scream, I didn't laugh. I felt cold. I told my wife first. She stared at the ticket, then at me, then back at the ticket. Her mouth kept opening like she wanted to say something smart or supportive, but nothing came out. That should have been my first warning. Within an hour, her phone started lighting up. She said it was just her sister checking in. Then she went quiet. Too quiet. I was in the living room when I heard it. Her voice, low and excited, leaking through the bathroom door. I know, but just don't say anything yet, she whispered. Yes, of course we'll help. We're not like that. He just needs time to breathe. I froze. She laughed softly. No, not millions, but enough. Enough to fix things. Something inside my chest dropped. When she came out, I pretended I hadn't heard a word. She kissed my cheek and asked if I wanted dinner. That night, my cousin Eric showed up unannounced. Eric had always been the kind of guy who borrowed money and forgot to pay it back. He sat too comfortably on my couch, legs spread, eyes locked on the envelope where I'd hidden the ticket. So, he said casually, crazy news, man. I didn't answer. He leaned forward. Family's talking. You know how it is? Everybody's happy for you. I nodded slowly. Then his tone shifted. But family also remembers who helped who, like when my dad covered your rent that one year. That was 20 years ago, I said. Eric smiled, but there was nothing friendly in it. Money changes things. People get ideas. I'd hate for anyone to feel forgotten. The room felt smaller. You threatening me? I asked. He stood up, clapped my shoulder too hard. I'm protecting you. People get desperate when they feel owed. After he left, my phone rang again. My sister this time. She didn't even congratulate me. Mom's condition is getting worse, she said immediately. You know insurance won't cover the next treatment. I stared at the wall. You remember when I let you crash at my place after your DUI? She added. I didn't hesitate. I just helped. There it was. By midnight, I hadn't slept. Every sound outside made my heart jump. Cars slowed near the house. Headlights passed too slowly. I lay in bed next to Lena that night, listening to her breathe. She was pretending to be asleep. I knew she was awake. I could feel the tension radiating off her. I looked at the back of her head, the woman I'd shared a bed with for 12 years, and I realized I didn't know who she was anymore. Was she dreaming about a vacation, or was she dreaming about how much of my money she could give to her sister? The silence in that bedroom was louder than screaming. It was the sound of a marriage dying in real time. At 2 a.m., I grabbed the ticket, a duffel bag, and left. The drive to the motel felt unreal. Every car behind me felt like a tale. One followed me for 3 turns, then turned off its headlights entirely. I pulled over, heart pounding, and waited. It passed without stopping. At the motel desk, I gave a fake name. My voice cracked when I said it. The clerk didn't look up. When I locked the door behind me, I slid down onto the bathroom floor. That's when the knocking started. The knocking stopped. I waited another full minute before I moved. I stood, walked to the sink, and stared at my reflection. I didn't recognize the man looking back at me. He looked hunted, older. I tore the ticket in half. Then again, I flushed the pieces one by one. When it was gone, my phone finally stopped buzzing. The next morning, I walked out into the gray light with nothing but my bag and a silence I hadn't felt in years. I never claimed the money. People think I'm insane when they hear that. But here's the truth. I lost $50 million, and I bought back my freedom. Because money doesn't just change your life, it puts a price tag on your relationships. And once people see a number next to your name, they stop seeing you at all. They see a bank. They see a solution to their mistakes. They see a target. I walked away from $50 million not because I was scared, but because I wanted my name back. I wanted to be the guy with diesel on his hands, not the guy with a target on his back. Some people call me a coward. Some call me a fool. But tonight I'm going to sleep with the door unlocked. Can a millionaire say that?